So what I would say is the bare basics is really going to come down to knowledge. Do you have the knowledge to treat things? Because you can do a lot with very little. So if you don't want to spend any money at all, that's fine. Go get training. Most local fire departments will probably offer stop the bleed classes. There's a lot of free stuff. If you don't have the money to go to these classes, if you got to put food on your table and buying a $30 tourniquet ain't in the cards, get knowledge. And I think that's the first bit. Now, as far as like what you're packing, I'd say the bare minimum that you should have on you is some kind of Z-folded packing gauze. That's going to be super super useful. So for us, like North American Rescue sells them. They're H&H Medical sells them. Celox sells them for people on your side of the pond. But you have this gauze can be used for packing those junctional wounds. It can be used for packing the massive bleeding. But then let's say you slip and you hit your head and you've got like a knock and you've got blood getting into your eyes. It's probably not going to kill you as far as blood loss goes, but being able to tie that around your head, stop that bleeding is big. You can use that to tie on a makeshift splint. You can use that. You take a magazine, put it around your arm as a splint if you've got a broken arm and you're self-rescuing from the wilderness, whatever it is. You can use it as, I mean, the list goes on what you can do with it. And
Yeah.
that's the key. And you can buy these things for, $2, $3 most of the time. I know Celox is maybe a little bit more expensive, but this plain gauze is just really, really simple to get your hands on, and it's going to work great. Now, you want to take that a step up. I'd say, hey, have some kind of quick clot. Now, not the powder. And this is a good lesson, like outdoor stores sell crap products. Not all the time. They have good products mixed in, but like how many times have you gone into a store and you've seen a snake bite kit and it has some kind of suction cup on it? Completely ineffective.
Yep.
It doesn't work. We know it doesn't work. It can actually cause issues, and yet they are still sold in these stores. So quick clot powder is a no-no. What you want is impregnated gauze that has the chitosan or the kaolin inside the gauze that you can apply pressure. So that would be my next step. Now that's getting more expensive. That's in the $30 to $40 range, depending on where you are. Once you have that, I'd say you can go for a tourniquet if you want. That's going to just speed up bleeding control on extremities. It's going to make it a little bit more of a sure thing that you can get that stopped. You can look at like a CPR mask, something to breathe for somebody. But those things are kind of going to a point where you have this diminishing returns. You're going to spend a lot more money for benefit, but it's not going to be the biggest benefit it would have been right at first.
I love it. I love how it's like you don't. It handy to have it, but you don't need all these amazing tools because the T-shirt you're wearing could solve a lot of hassle. Just the knowledge to understand how to fix it can be the thing that saves somebody's life, or viewing the red flags and stuff. I mean, would that be the sort of things you'd have in a home kit? Because something I did notice was there's a lot of these amazing tools and kits, but there are very few people that seem to be doing videos on how to maintain it, how to, like keep the stuff that needs to be sterile so it doesn't get contaminated, how to like we used to call it like apocalypse boxes during COVID of like rotating food and that and making sure it's out of date.